Shelters in some parts of the country are overwhelmed, while families here in New England are eager to adopt but can't find the right pet. Our relocation program bridges that gap, moving animals from high-risk, overcrowded areas to communities where they have a real chance at finding a home.
We live in a region where there are more animals coming into our shelters than there are local adopters. Animals run out of time simply due to space.
75–80% of the shelters don't have veterinarians, let alone any kind of private spay neuter capacity in those communities.
So that's where transport comes in and changes everything for us. Not only does it provide a second chance for the animals, but it also creates space for us to help even more animals.
We're trying to improve, we're trying to invest in spay neuter, but right now our best bet is actually adoption and transport to get these animals out, at least give them a chance to live.
Aiden is a 4-month-old terrier puppy that was brought in as a stray. He has a deformity of his legs due to lack of nutrients.
When I first saw Aiden, I didn't even know that he had any medical concerns. Nothing was gonna turn him down. He was ready to just take on the world.
The organization had emailed saying they were concerned that he had a fracture, kind of based on the fact that he was a young dog that was limping pretty severely. We took some x-rays of the area and were able to see that Aiden had a fracture of the growth plate on the top of his shin. And the goal with these young dogs is to get them stabilized as quickly as possible so that they can heal and go on to live the rest of their lives happily and healthfully. Aiden had his fracture recently enough, and the fracture was not so far away that I felt we could do it with a minimally invasive approach using our fluoroscopy, which is like a moving x-ray. And this is great in that we don't have to make any larger incisions to put the implants in. Really lucky to have gotten on this flight, because without that, even just driving up from the south, likely would have made his outcome different.
Angell Animal Medical Center is the largest veterinary hospital in the country, and that extraordinary depth of care is exactly why an animal like Aiden has a real chance to thrive.
The other thing that's great is that Aiden needed some help to find his perfect person. And that's when our social media and PR teams came together to figure out how do we highlight this special puppy and find him the best home ever.
We've had 2 dogs for a really long time. My mom showed me a picture of him, and I was just I thought he was so cute, and I really wanted him.
And I read his story, and then he came from Mississippi, and he had some issues, but not anything that wasn't insurmountable. When we came, he basically just curled into my lap.
He was just all for them, right off the bat. And I was just like, this is a perfect little match made in heaven.
When we saw him, it was just instantly, this is the one. He looks so sweet, and we're so excited to have him.
When things like that just happen so smoothly, it's like, oh my God, thank God we were able to get this dog out so quickly. Because it's hard to be here for a dog like him that is just in a place that is not he's not meant to be. And now he's in a home with a family that loves him, is ready to take care of him. Really just makes us so happy as to why we do this job.
And that's the magic that happens when we all work together and apply all the resources of the MSPCA to be able to help out an individual that has challenges. He was deaf, he had orthopedic issues, and I think without having the support of the MSPCA, there's a good chance that a decision would have been made for euthanasia for Aiden, because he had just had so many challenges to start. And that's the reality of what happens in shelter systems that are completely overwhelmed.
There's something about watching these animals arrive that never gets old, because you know that whatever they've been through, they've landed somewhere that will give them a real shot.
Our intake is about 13,000 last year. This transport program is giving us time. It's buying us time, and it's letting us save animal lives that, if not for this, there really wouldn't be a solution. Every single dog we get on a transport, every single cat is one that potentially would have lost its life.
We've transported out over 35,000 animals over the last 15 years, and yet when I see the plane taking off, I get chills. It's many hours of blood, sweat, and tears, but it's all worth it.
We try as best as we can in a very emotional, field to be as objective as possible and give every animal the opportunity to be successful.
And that's what we are trying to do as the MSPCA, is to make sure that every animal that can be saved is saved.